This is Minecraft, and this is real life. But flip that around, because this one is actually Minecraft, and this one's real life. Flip it again. This one's Minecraft, and this one's real life. Okay, this one's actually Minecraft, and this one's real life. They're both Minecraft. But they look fucking real. And for the next 100 days, this is what my Minecraft world is going to look like. Real life. If real life was a little bit pixelated when you look at it closely. Because this is 100 days in ultra-realistic Minecraft. Quickly, I'd like to credit Red Ranger for making this map. There's a link to their maps in the description, but you might notice these maps aren't really fit for playing survival. Yep, these trees don't give you real wood. Matter of fact, there's not really any resources in this world at all. Luckily, I fixed this by adding custom recipes and a few resources to make the game actually playable. And no, this isn't one of those turning Minecraft into real life videos. We don't have temperature, natural disasters, any of that BS. Except a thirst bar, somehow that snuck in. You also get slowness when you go in grass, just like in real life. I spent the first day getting used to this new terrain. Since this is an aesthetic map, everywhere is covered in decorative blocks, so placing your own blocks is kinda hard. I also have to get used to constantly drinking water and getting salmonella from every sip of water I take. After making tools, I got a little bit of extra wood, and before I knew it, the sun was beginning to set. And unlike regular Minecraft, nighttime in this is actually scary. You also can't hit the mobs because of the fucking blocks. So I spent the rest of the night underground getting iron. Just iron though. I wasn't able to find any coal. That's why I'm holding a redstone torch for light. On day 2, I found out that baby zombies are invincible. Just like in real life, you can't hit babies. Well, you can, but I crafted something called an iron leather flask, which would be good for replenishing thirst if you didn't get salmonella too from drinking it. You just lose thirst so fast, there's not even a point. Look at that amazing view though. Oh, I'm on 3 thirst bars. So until I can purify water, the bowls are better because they only give you salmonella 1. I'm cutting down a lot of these trees because the first thing I want to do is build a small house. This mod pack adds a bunch of block variants that allow you to build with more detail than regular Minecraft. That's how the terrain was made. So using these, it's going to be kind of like building a house for the first time. Which is why for the first time ever on day 3, I placed a spruce log. Okay, I'm going to build a normal house before adding more detail. Just like I said earlier, there is an annoying amount of rocks preventing me from building the rest of this porch area. But this is the progress at the end of day 3. It's done. On day 4, I started using some new blocks, and as you can see, I had no difficulties with that. I never realized how insane the game looks while I was playing. Like, there's something about the realistic graphics that makes it look 10 times better when you aren't playing. Anyways, instead of sleeping, I decided to see what building was like during the night on day 4. Yeah, we're good off that. They got him in combat mode. My first realistic house is officially complete. Actually, it's not realistic yet. Now it is. When you look at the house this way, you know, it's just a regular house. When you look out the house that way, I see the view that I had to grind for. One day, I'ma have a castle in the hills right there. But I'm broke, and I'm not living in the hills now. So to get my money up, it's time to go mining. In realistic civilization, everyone pays their taxes. 10 diamonds a week for a realistic noob like me. I was fighting a war in these caves. And there's a reason these caves look so bad compared to the surface. As I said earlier, I had to add some stuff myself. The caves are one of those things. Also, finding diamonds is going to be really hard, because they're nearly impossible to see. I ended day 6 with a brand new 2026 diamond pickaxe with 0 miles, and on day 7 I realized that there is no coal. Also, watch me miss these diamonds. The reason there is no coal isn't because there is no coal, but it's because I'm at too low of a Y level to find coal. The coal I added to this world spawns above Y0, and the surface where I am at is somehow below Y0. So I gotta go somewhere else to find coal. I thought I'd be able to see the house from here, but you really can't. I think that should be enough coal to last us at least 2 days. For the first time in this realistic world, it was raining. I don't know why, but when I was a kid, those realistic rain videos in like GTA 5 used to go hard. Everybody knows that rain is the most realistic graphics. Now that I could smelt stuff without getting wood or lava buckets, I used some copper to make a water purifying setup. Though I'm not really sure how to tell when the water is ready. I spent the rest of the night finally adding light to our house and crafted a few more upgrades. On day 10, I decided it was time to go and explore the other biomes. Mainly to explore, but also to get food and wood, because one of the biomes has trees that are